Now, the morning sprint.
Well, we have our full team coverage here in Brianna's local forecast is coming up. But first, we're sending it out to Neil Fisher, who's live covering a serious car crash that's blocking both lanes of 124 in Walla Walla. Neil, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Amanda. That's right. I'm in Walla Walla County on State Route 124 at the scene of a very serious head-on collision involving two cars. We don't have any details at this moment about how many people were injured in the collision, but again, a very serious collision. Law enforcement agencies throughout the region are on scene, including medical staff and medical personnel. There was an ambulance leaving the scene when I arrived. Walla Walla County deputies are on scene, as well as Franklin County, and Washington State Patrol is going to continue to investigate this head-on collision. We'll continue to keep you updated on air and online on our website, yaktrinews.com.
Thanks for that, Neil. And the Chelan County Sheriff is has a touring presentation, outlining how he says the laws will negatively impact you for the new police reform laws. Now, for one deputy, they're saying they're now going to have to triage 911 calls and decide how to respond before helping.
You might be getting, in lieu of an in-person contact, hey, the deputy or officer arrives at your home or your business or wherever it is that you called, you're getting a phone call because they're doing that initial triage and they're figuring out if they even have the legal authority to come there. That's what they have to do now.
The sergeant says that they have to do this in certain situations. Some of those who fought for policing change are begging to differ.
Nothing in the new law prevents officers from responding to community caretaking calls or calls for assistance with a mental health crisis. Not responding at all to a mental health crisis or a call could jeopardize community safety.
Advocates hope the Attorney General's office will step in to defend the laws, and also the police pushback. The Washington State Sheriff's Association says that no, its members will actively push to change. Now, this brings us to our poll question results of the day. We asked you, do you support the new police reform laws? Well, 13 of you said yes. A majority of you said no at 87%. Thanks for weighing in. Well, the Tri-Cities online voices are sharing concerns over the Richland Police Department's newest hire. Richland Police posting to Facebook on Tuesday congratulating Officer Kenneth Martin on joining the team. According to records, in 2018, Martin was fired from the Seattle Police Department after investigators found he recklessly fired at a stolen car after failing to follow the department's protocol. All new hires are immediately put on a 12-month probation period where officers will monitor behavior. Also, a single vehicle crash rollover killed 3 people in Yakima County Thursday morning. We received these images from the Yakima County Sheriff's Office of the crash that happened on Shield Road near the town of Hara. Now, 7 people were in the car crash at that time. The SUV was taking a lunch break as farm workers were leaving. 3 died and 4 others injured. Sheriff deputies say excessive speed is believed to be a factor. Also in your crime news, 3 people were arrested by SWAT in College Place for kidnapping, assault, robbery, and harassment. Now we have the details of those who were arrested, but they were arrested specifically for violently holding people captive for several hours, threatening them with guns, and then assaulting them. Police say there is an active warrant for a 4th alleged kidnapper who has not been identified yet. And in your coronavirus news, cases are still continuing to rise in Benton and Franklin counties. More than 300 people have tested positive in the past 24 hours. And CBC West in Pasco is offering free drive-through testing to combat COVID-19. This is Friday through Tuesday from 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. The Benton Franklin Health District says almost 1 in 4 of their tests are coming back positive right now. And over in Oregon, healthcare workers will be required to be vaccinated or undergo weekly testing. Governor Kate Brown announced the new rule will apply beginning September 30th, giving employers time for unvaccinated healthcare workers to become fully vaccinated. And on Monday, officials at one of the Oregon's largest private health systems announced that healthcare workers, along with the rest of its staff, would be required to get vaccinated.
We are starting off with cooler temperatures. It feels warm out there right now, but this afternoon, not quite as hot. breaking the heat wave as we finish our work week. Breezy at times today, cooler, and as I mentioned, it's looking great this weekend. Sunday will be the coolest day of this extended forecast. Today, by lunchtime, 84 degrees, 89 in the Tri-Cities. It is going to feel very pleasant with less smoke in the air as well. If you're headed out of town, Seattle looks like 70s and 60s mixed in over the next 3 days with a chance of rain Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday morning. Over the Cascades, Portland looking at 75 degrees. We'll see 70s to finish the weekend as well. Up in Spokane, highs in the 80s for both today and tomorrow. We'll see Sunday, a chance of rain, highs in the mid-70s. Yakima looking at 80s for the weekend ahead. And out of the 2 days to do yard work, Sunday's looking the best. High of 81 degrees to finish the weekend. We'll see upper 80s return Monday, 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. If this forecast sticks, a return to the triple-digit heat for the middle of next week. Tri-Cities, we've got 89 degrees today. We'll see temperatures anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees cooler for our highs than we have been even over just the past several days. End of the heat wave. Still warm on Saturday, 92 degrees, just a tick cooler than warmer than today, and then a big cool down for Sunday, high of 83 degrees to finish the weekend. Mid-80s on Monday, the heat creeps back in. We've got 94 Tuesday, 100 degrees on Wednesday. And again, as I say, if this forecast sticks, 7 days out is still pretty far here, but 104 would be the hottest day of the extended forecast after this big weekend cool down. Amanda, I hope you stay cool, you stay hydrated. We just don't have to work as hard to stay cool this weekend.
No, that's very exciting. That cool down is fantastic. Thanks, Brianna, for that.